It's the start to another week, and yesterday was actually Christmas. However, today is Monday, so we have a whole bunch of snow to move out here. That way we can go get some more grain hauled with the old semi there. Got a bunch of snow moved this morning. I got the Willinga out of the shed, still got to get it all set up though. And yeah, you can see we got a few large piles of snow down there. So yeah, lots of snow, but hopefully we got enough of it moved that we can actually have a little traction with the semi now. We got the grain vac set up, we got the semi pulled over here, and we should be all ready to go now. Even though it is super windy out today, it is actually pretty nice because it is 40 degrees out, so it's like 60 to 70 degrees warmer than it was last week when it was in the negative 20s and negative 30s. And the wind is actually kind of helpful because it does blow a bunch of the kind of garbage that's in the wheat out. So we don't have a whole lot of wheat blowing out. There's a little tiny bit getting blown on the ground, but most of it's just kind of all the dust and kind of dirty garbage. Well, grain vac is working pretty good. We're getting quite a bit stuck down to this bin, except the semi's just about full. Since the elevator isn't open today, we're not going to haul another load. So when I am on the last load of the day, I do like to shut the door on the bin. That way the deer don't get in there overnight and just kind of eat the wheat all night. We're just checking some tires right now. However, it is kind of extra icy out here this morning. So we'll just have to kind of be extra safe when we're driving down the road. The wind is starting to get kind of nasty out here again, and I also ran into another issue, which is I am kind of stuck on the ice here. So I got one pile in the front of the semi, and I figured I'd have enough weight on the drive axles I wouldn't get stuck, but I am sitting on pure ice here right now. So I actually dumped the trailer rear axle, hopefully get a little more weight on the front here again as well. I might back up a little bit, try to get on a little tiny bit of some gravel we got here and get another run at it. I just don't want to back up too far because then we end up going downhill. Well, we got it up onto dry land here, so that's good. Now I just got to get it back under there again. But that's actually another thing I do have to be kind of careful right now, just because the boss is down in Arizona for the next 3 months. So I am 100% the only person on this farm. So I just got to be extra careful, kind of think before I do anything. We got this bin all cleaned out. Now we just need to take everything down, move over to that next bin, clean that one out. Then we are done with all the winter wheat hauling. A little bit weird though, it's actually raining right now. So we got snow, and we got ice, and we have rain on top of all that stuff. So it is just terribly slick out here right now. I might just try getting the semi loaded up and then probably maybe just call it a day on that. That way I don't have to drive on the slick, icy highways and stuff. speed. Yep, there we go. That's all we needed. Been in the 40s for like the last 3 days now, so everything is starting to kind of melt off and thaw out. So I definitely have to keep an eye on the road, kind of make sure everything is still solid. Don't have to worry about it right now, but there is actually a few wet spots already in the road. Starting to snow, so we better get the semi all loaded up. First, we got to get our grain vac all set back up again here too. So just got to get all our hoses hooked back up, let the tractor warm up, and we should be able to start cleaning this guy out. And even though it is snowing, it is still pretty nice out today. It's like 35 degrees out here, so I cannot complain at all. And away we go here. Hopefully we can fit everything inside the bin here in 2 loads on the semi though. Not going to be hauling this today just because the elevator is closed, so we're just getting this thing all loaded up, ready to go for tomorrow type of thing. The reason the elevator's closed in the middle of the week is because they actually have a train today, so all the workers are busy loading the train up, so that way we can't actually haul today. So we'll be all ready and loaded up for tomorrow. Snow's starting to come down just a little bit heavier now, and I think it's going to come down even more heavier just because all that kind of gray back there is the storm just moving this way. So usually I can kind of see across the river, at least down into the coulee over there, but we're losing kind of all sight of that. So hopefully we get done loading the semi here pretty quick. Semi's all loaded up and we got all the tires aired up. And the snow is just coming down here right now, so it might be very, very white again by morning time. Talk about another gorgeous day for hauling. Just absolutely beautiful out there. Not a whole lot of traffic. There's one set of tracks on the road right now after yesterday's snowstorm, and that's just for me with the semi this morning. So yeah, not a whole lot going on. Good way to kind of end the week off here. Got the bin all cleaned out in the truck. We just got to get this guy taken to town, and hopefully we're legal weight here. We might be a tad bit heavy, but we'll find out when we get to the elevator. All we got to do now is just get the grain vac taken down and put back in the old Quonset over there.